Hi everyone, I'm Reading Phillies General Manager Scott Hunsaker. I'm here to tell you about the Baseballtown All-Star Home Run Derby and Autograph Session. Now, as I'm sure you're aware, we are hosting the Baseballtown All-Star Classic on Wednesday, July 11th. But the night before, on Tuesday, July 10th, we're hosting the Baseballtown All-Star Classic Home Run Derby and Autograph Session. What is that? Well, here's what it is. It's a special event that benefits the United Way of Berks County and features all the All-Stars, all the Eastern League All-Stars, the future Ryan Howards and Derek Jeters of the Eastern League, all competing in a hitting challenge here on the field. But it's not a normal hitting challenge. It's fun, it's for the whole family, it's going to be a load of laughs. Our All-Star sponsors are Van Bennett Food Company, All-Star Distributing, Susquehanna Bank, the Crown Plaza, Service Electric, and the Works Building 24. Here's the way the Home Run Derby is going to work. On the infield, we're going to have approximately 500 people taking place in a VIP party. How are they on the infield during a hitting challenge? Well, because we're going to create a net that goes from first base to second base to third base to the third base dugout. That net will be approximately 12 feet high, protecting those people in the infield, where they will be having one heck of a party on that infield. What kind of a party? Well, we're going to have a bar out at second base thanks to our friends at All-Star Distributing. We're going to have free beverages thanks to our friends at Pepsi, all kinds of juices, health drinks, and sodas, of course. We're going to have our friends at Berks Packing grilling sausage and hot dogs right on the infield. We're going to have our friends at Sweet Streets Desserts serving desserts to everyone out there. And in fact, our friends at Adelphia Seafood are actually going to be shucking a raw bar right out on the infield. So you put 500 people out there on the infield standing there while the balls are sizzling over their heads as all these All-Stars compete. In addition, we're going to take Grammy Award-winning artist David Cullen from right here in Baseballtown. We're going to put him in an uncomfortably close position to home plate. He'll be behind a net, don't worry. But he will play live accompaniment to the batter while he sits just feet from home plate with balls sizzling over his head as well. But while all this is going on in the infield, what are the hitters actually doing? Well, they're trying to win a hitting challenge. And they're each going to be representing a United Way agency. Whoever wins the hitting challenge wins money for their United Way agency. What the heck is a hitting challenge? Well, ours is a little bit different. Out here in the outfield, you see all these things are going to pop up here. We're going to have targets in the outfield that they can try to hit. Targets will have Pepsi and other sponsors on them. If they hit those targets, they'll win points. Okay, that's sort of interesting. What else? Well, in left field, we're going to have a trampoline. We're going to have an intern or some other fun person bouncing up and down on that trampoline. If the person on the trampoline can successfully catch a hit ball in their glove while bouncing, that hitter wins even more points. In center field, we'll have a dunk tank. That's right, a dunk tank. Target will be approximately 8 feet large. If the ball hits that target, not only will the Reading Phillies intern fall into the dunk tank, but that batter will win hundreds of points as an accurate hit to center field. Over in right field, you'll see we'll have a ball picker-upper. You know when you go to the driving range, you hit the golf ball? You always want to hit that golf ball picker-upper thing? Well, we felt that our batters in this hitting challenge should also have the same opportunity. So we're going to have a golf ball picker-upper driving back and forth across the outfield. It'll have a big target on it on both sides. If the batter hits that, they'll win hundreds of points. Out here in center field, we're going to have a crane. I'll suspend maybe another Reading Phillies intern or fun person. From that crane, they'll have a glove on. They'll be approximately, 30 feet above the home run wall in dead center field. If that intern, suspended from that crane, wearing a baseball glove, is able to successfully catch a batted ball, that batter will win hundreds of points. Out here in the outfield, we're thinking maybe some pink flamingos in left center and maybe over here in right field. And then there's also going to be negative point options in the outfield. What's that mean? Well, we're going to take Quack the Rubber Ducky and Change Up the Turtle and the Crazy Hot Dog Vendor and Phil Lee and Blooper and Screwball and Bucky the Beaver. We're going to drop them in the outfield and we're going to give them gloves and we're going to tell them to go catch the balls. And if they're able to catch the balls, that's going to be negative points for the batters. So we're going to take Eastern League All-Stars from all 12 teams around the Eastern League. We're going to ask them to bond with the United Way agency. We're going to ask them to sign autographs for approximately 1 hour at that United Way agency table. So you'll get free autographs from the future Ryan Howards and Derek Jeters of the Eastern League. Then we're going to ask them to come out here and compete on this field for each United Way organization. They'll have this fun hitting challenge going on. It'll be a lot of fun for everybody. We'll have about 500 people on the infield. Those tickets are available at VIP party. Imagine standing on the infield with home run balls sizzling over your head while you enjoy great food and beverages. We'll have David Cullen playing guitar. It'll just be a fantastic night out at the ballpark. Again, it's Tuesday, July 10th. The event benefits the United Way of Berks County. We hope to see you out here at the ballpark.